and gives us equipment and funding, medications, and all the medical supply that we have. We have such a person here today, Dr.George Samson. He is the president of the World Medical Relief. Give Dr. Samson a big round of applause, guys. Dr. Samson. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
This evening, I can see that so many kind-hearted people. That's the reason why I'm here tonight. And I can see a lot of interest around here to support SierraLeone. First, I would like to greet Dr. George, the Deputy Minister of Health of SierraLeone, the Ambassador Wade, Ambassador of SierraLeone, and of course, our World Medical League Ambassador, Dr. Michael Pierre. Dr. Michael Pierre was appointed World Medical League Ambassador, the first ambassador to SierraLeone. That's him. At World Medical League, we appointed ambassadors in each country. Credibility, who believe in division work, and people who really care. That's why we chose Dr. Pierre to be our ambassador. In 1953, there's this woman who saw the victims of the war in Korea. And Irene Oberlin, that's her name, is the founder of World Medical Relief, and she was touched by the victims of the war. And there was only one particular orphan that she wanted to help. This orphan is fathered by American GI who was left in the orphanage. And the founder, Irene Oberlin, started collecting food, over-the-counter medicine, supplies, and anything she thought they could use in the orphanage, like Dr. Pierre is doing. And World Medical League, from one country, grew tremendously to more than 100 countries. As a matter of fact, we are celebrating our 71 year this coming November. We have local programs and we have international. The local programs we have, these are also to support the people who live here in Michigan. We have a lot of homeless shelters in Michigan. We work with 72 homeless shelters. And that's entirely different scope under the local program. We have medication for them, we evaluated to them. We have the hygiene kids, school kids, and we have the village program. And we support them with suitable medical equipment as well. Now, under the international, in which World Medical League started, we work with the international program. We support medical missionaries when they travel overseas. They bring medicine with them. We support them with instruments and any medical supplies. And that's how I met Dr. Pierre more than 20 years ago. We have containers. We send overseas containers to different countries. Last year, we shipped out 70 containers all over the world. And under the international program, we have the pacemaker program. The pacemaker program, these are the devices that they implant to human body, especially if they have heart problems. And we have this research with the University of Michigan Cardiovascular Center to prove to the FDA that the used pacemakers can be reused because they have 10 to 12 years battery span. Because the FDA said before, those devices are only for one-time use only. But because of the brilliant research of the Cardiovascular Center, University of Michigan, in which Dr. Eagle is our founder himself, is the founder for this research, we were able to secure an FDA clearance to help for people outside the United States. We collected pacemakers from all over the country. As of now, we have, I would say, almost 80,000 pacemakers. And based on the research, 1.4 million people they die, especially in Africa. They die because they don't have any access to use pacemakers. We don't sell this. They implanted these devices. We provide these pacemakers, and of course, we'll be able to extend the lives of the people. So under this pacemaker program, we mentioned this Dr.George. To include this pacemaker program in your project, if they need pacemakers in Africa, especially in SierraLeone, the right person to contact is Dr.George. In 2018, we launched the first and only pacemaker lab in the whole world. It's right here at the World Medical League. It's right here in Southfield. We used to be located in Detroit for more than 25 years until we moved here in Southfield 8 years ago. And as I said, I keep on mentioning Dr. George. I came to know him more than 20 years ago. He knows our building where we used to be located. We have 3,000 volunteers. We have partnership with different universities. They're sending their medical students, doctors, nurses, pharmacists, retired, active, and how much volunteers we have. Because I can see that when it comes to medical mission, I truly believe that you are really a big part of saving lives. The volunteers we have, just like this morning, we have like more than almost 70 volunteers from different universities, Auckland University, University of Michigan, Wayne State University. They all come to work regularly every weekend, and especially during the week. You might ask, where do we get these supplies? Where do we get the medical equipment? Where do we get the medicine? Well, we have partners with Beaumont, with Cornwell, the Henry Ascension, University of Michigan, Carolinas, Harvard Hospital, DMC, Children's Hospital, and others. And World Medical is the only non-profit agency, by the way, that the repository for cancer medication. If you need, one day if you need cancer medicine for our friends or relatives in SierraLeone, please let us know how we can help. Right now, currently we're shipping containers to Lebanon. I know you know what's going on in Lebanon. And there's so many people who are devastated, and they left the country, and we've been helping any countries that in need of help. So we sent this morning or yesterday truckloads of assorted medical supplies in boxes to their cargo, like 15 pallets, to help the victims of the war. World Medical League is a non-profit political organization. We help everyone in need to relieve human suffering. The strength of World Medical League are the volunteers, just like the medical missionaries here, the volunteers. We recorded more than 3,000 volunteers and yearly minimum of 2,500. Our volunteers are truly the angels because they bring hope to the sick, the poor, and the needy of the world. When we were in the World Building, I gave a tour to our founder. She was in her wheelchair. And she said, George, call the volunteers of World Medical League Angels of Mercy. And why is that? Because they bring hope to the hopeless. And I believe that the most benevolent purpose of God to mankind is by serving others. I so strongly believe that working together, as Dr. George said, we can achieve our goal to help the sick poor in SierraLeone. We can strengthen our partnership, the HealthCare of SierraLeone and the World Medical League to reach out and alleviate the sufferings of the needy to the country where you came from. Like me, I came from the Philippines, and I know the feeling of being a sick poor because I saw a lot of history at the time. I believe our collaboration will benefit the people in SierraLeone. And our World Medical League Ambassador, Dr.George, who is such great man who's concerned of the sick poor. We are preparing a shipment, by the way, for 40-foot containers load of medical supplies and medical equipment. When he came with Miss Bridget, Hammett, and Byron, they came to World Medical League and talked to me. They talked to me about the needs for SierraLeone. And also upon hearing Dr. Suleiman's about the need of incubation, CPAP, NGT, everybody in this work, we have tons and tons of those. So we will support the mission. The commitment of World Medical League for the purpose of your mission, our collaboration, we're looking at least $2 million for your containers to be sent out soon. Right?
That's
We
nice.
will take care of that. And I can offer you very nice anesthesia machines that came. So it's been prepared. We know that we will be receiving those on EKG machines and cardiac monitors as well. And keep up the good work. Keep up the good work, Dr. Perry, and all your members and officers. Because I believe in the Psalm 41, they said are those who care for the sick poor, because they will be blessed in the land. And you will be blessed in the land. You will be blessed in the land. Our founder, SierraLeone, died at the age of 103, serving humanity. She even donated her body to Wayne State School of Medicine for study. And she was one of the stunning women in the state of Michigan. She believed in giving up to the end. It is truly amazing when you help others. Joy and fulfillment overcome our lives. It is a well-meaning mission work. Help us help them for the people of SierraLeone. My favorite verse, like he said here, success in life has nothing to do with what we have or accomplish in life, but it is what we have done for others. I will be very happy to share also the three virtues of our mission, which I believe represent our own values: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. But love is meaningless without charity. And charity is meaningful with love. We have to show the people of SierraLeone, we have to show the project HealthCare SierraLeone that we care about this project because we care about the country in SierraLeone. It is easy to say I love you, but if you don't give, it's meaningless. Love means giving. Helping is love. Medical mission is love because charity exists. I applaud the officers and members of this memorable annual giving and fundraiser for the sick poor in SierraLeone event tonight, for you are going to bring hope to the people there. You are indeed and entitled to be called angels of mercy. Just keep our virtues, faith, hope, and charity. May God bless you.
President.
Thank you so much, Dr. Samson, for
Samson.
the work World Medical Relief is doing. You guys are doing God's work. Guys, give Dr. Samson a big round of applause for the work you're doing. And Dr. Samson, I will tell you that you will be hearing